First and foremost, I'm going to say all praises be to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakudash. The double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to the sincere, hopeful, elect out there teaching the truth and faith with sincerity through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And I just saw these two articles, man, and basically the actual point I want to speak on is what, man? Let the weak say I am strong, man. Because for this upcoming war that is about to take place, countries are preparing in attack and in defense, man. And countries like America, really only America, is upset that you got countries like Turkey and India who purchased these S400s, man. Which is a threat to the Air Force of America, man. Right? So it says President Erdogan, Turkey's S400 purchase a done deal, and we'll get them soon. Right? I'm gonna skip to the point, right? It says, speaking to a crowd of military officers at a graduation ceremony on Friday, the Turkish president said that Turkey needs the S400 system for its defense, and that deliveries would happen very soon on the account that the deal was already done. He added that it was not acceptable for Turkey to accept U.S. impositions regarding the S400 sale, and if the U.S. wanted to cancel its deal to deliver F-35 fighter jets to Turkey, then we have alternatives. So what Turkey is practically saying is, look, man, we gonna prepare for this war whether you like it or not. And America know that in the event of a war, Turkey's gonna turn against them, which is according to the scriptures, which really and true, all these countries that are in league with America is gonna turn against them, man. Right? So this is Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. Right? So before, countries might, invest in, their agriculture, the production services, of their country. But now, right, the Lord has put in all these countries that are capable, man, to invest in preparing for war. Because guess what? World War III is prophesied according unto scriptures, man. But then the scripture says, let the weak say I'm strong, right? Like countries like Turkey, countries like India, countries like Iran, Pakistan, right? Back then, people think, these countries are pushovers, right? But those who are weak are saying that they are strong. Meaning, look, we possess nuclear might and nuclear capabilities too. And we are not afraid of America, man. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, right? Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Which that in Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Lord's judgment, man. So the Lord is stirring up their spirits to engage in this war, right? Because in truth, right, the actual main reason this war is gonna take place is because all these heathen had a hand in the oppression of the 12 tribes of Israel. So now it's their time to get hurt, man. Their time to get judged. And you know, after this war, all of them gonna go into slavery under the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Which after this war, the United States is gonna totally be destroyed, right? So let me go back to the article. If you skip down here, right, this, you know, gives you a proof that America is in fear, man. You know, it says the U.S. has been pressuring all its allies in the recent period, so there is no alliance. We have an urgent need for our allies to buy air defense systems. Right? No, actually, no. So Turkey's need for Yeah, that's right. The U.S. has been pressuring all its allies in the recent period, so there's no alliance. We have an urgent need for our allies to buy air defense systems. You know, joining Turkey in its refusal to bow to U.S. pressure over S400 purchase has been India, which in June confirmed its commitment to its own $6 billion S400 deal, calling New Delhi's defense ties with Moscow a time-tested relationship. Indian Defense Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said U.S. sanctions cannot impact the India-Russia Defense Cooperation. So look, man, these small countries, man, you know, that people at a time for, yeah, you know, they're pushovers, ain't hearing it, man. They ain't hearing it, man. Look, they're like, fuck what you have to say. We buying them S400s, we getting them ICBMs, and we are going to cooperate with Russia. Yeah? You know, it says, this article as well, it says, U.S. official hints at sanctions over Indians' planned S400 purchase from Russia. Which, you know, it practically says the same thing. Look, man, these countries don't have any fear now, because guess what? The Lord has put in their purpose, in their spirit, to prepare for war, right? This is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. And you know, there hasn't been a war upon this earth where joint troops from countries all over this earth have fought with fire, you know, because those two atomic bombs got dropped, but really it wasn't like a even so-called fair fight. Now the Lord is making everything even, man. All these countries have now the ability to fight fire with fire, man. And that fire that gonna be fought with fire is this World War III with them ICBMs, man, right? Which smaller countries now have, right? And it's like, to be honest, man, in case you actually didn't know, right? It all gonna end in the destruction of the United States of America, man. This is a Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The first woe was World War I. The second woe was World War II. The third woe is going to be World War III, man. Right? Esdras, you know, when he saw the plagues coming upon the earth, right? That the fire, you know, came and burnt down this new spiritual Egypt and consumed this whole earth. After he actually saw that, he said, woe is me, because this destruction which is about to come is a scary thing, right? And part of this destruction which is about to come is this war, man, because you're also gonna have the time of temptation, which is when that chip gets made mandatory, right? So these things are speeding up, and these things are gonna come upon this earth, man, right? And these small countries, right, who also possess the strength, don't fear the United States, man. In fact, the scripture actually says that they all gonna come, right, and burn her, man. This is Jeremiah 50. Yeah, it says, for lo, I will cause to come against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. This north country is Russia, man, right? And all the allies, right? From thence she shall be taken, the arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. And look, man, the arrows that is speaking about is them ICBMs. He ain't speaking about a guy with a bigger triceps being an actual archer, right? The arrows is speaking about is the same that's speaking about in 2nd Ezra 16 and 13, which is going to be shot into the ends of the world. I don't care how many pull-ups you do, an arrow can't be shot from Spain to fucking England, right? It's speaking about it in a parabolic form, right? And none shall return in vain, and Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the dear Lord. And that again applies unto who? To America, man. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, all ye destroyers of mine heritage. That's right. So one reason as well as why America will be destroyed is because they oppress the people of God, and they are just like the most wicked nation on the planet Earth, right? Because you are growing fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded, and she that bare you shall be ashamed, right? And that's talking about who? Great Britain. Yep. You was formed through them. Guess what? They are going to play a part in you being destroyed, man. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desolate. Right? The scriptures even says here, because of the wrath of the Lord it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and shall hiss out plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. So that's what is coming, man. And these small countries are small examples to prove that, look, man, these countries don't fear you, man. That's why they are preparing, and you can't stop it, because guess what? It's the Lord's will, man. So with that, I'm gonna say all praises be to our Bashan Shine, double honors, apostles, and elders of GreatMillStone, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.